Before you watching this video, make sure you watch the first part. So, let's start. Right-click, add a light, choose point light, change the color to white. Intensity 100, shadow darkness 300, shadow diffusion 200, fall off none, and hit OK. So now we need to add lights here. To do that, go to Utilities, click on this 2D position, and place it here. Now you can see there is a null layer. Now we need to replace this null layer with the light. So copy the position of the null layer and paste to the light. We don't need that null layer anymore, so delete it. Now select the light and adjust the position. Increase the intensity of the light to 1000 and place it where you like. Now duplicate the light and place it to here. Now we have to put light on the back too. For that, hold Alt and right-click and rotate. Then create a null layer here. Copy the position of the null layer and duplicate the light and paste the position. Adjust the light. Duplicate the light again and place it here. Select the solid, go to Render Settings, then go to Shadows and enable it. Change Shadow Mode to Ray Traced. To reduce this noise, set the RT Shadow Sample to 4. Also choose RT Shadow Multi-Sample 8. Now it's gone. Now go to Ambient Occlusion, enable it, change mode to Ray Traced, also change multi-sampling to 8, and set RTAO max distance to 2000. Go to Quarter to preview fast. Now adjust the lights to your preference. This room is so dark, so increase the intensity of all the lights to 2000.
But lift your kicker, I'm a dirty dog, wifey has to follow me with a Swiffer. Cream of the crop, hip-hop, you just a can of corn. I humiliate haters like ghetto gaggers porn. If every kiss begins with K every night, but I end with a...
Select Solid and set RTO Gamma to 2.5. The skull looks too low in this scene. Go to Scene Setup to change that. Hold Shift to select all the models and adjust the Y position. Now we can do the camera animation, so press N to trim. Find a best position to start the animation. Now you can see it is lagging, so change render mode to draft. It's smooth now.
Screws loose, marbles missing. Put it plain and simple.
Now add keyframe to point of interest and position.
Marbles missing. Trust your intuition. I'm not the one for this.
Go to the end and zoom the camera. So if you want more animation ideas, download my project file. It's 100% free. Link in my description. Now select all the keyframes, press F9 to easy ease, and go to Graph Editor and follow my graph.
The most hated in my city. You think I give a fuck? Hell, to be honest, even my wife hates my guts. I'm Reggie Miller in the clutch, John Starks.
Now go back to full render. First of all, we can't see anything because the camera is inside the punch bag. So zoom in to fix that.
Ignorance at its excellence, I intend to offend. So I want to hear more about your skills and less of what you spend.
Go to draft mode for better preview.
Brave, I react like a silverback and pound your chest until it caves. I mean, son of a bitch, the blood brother of the Grinch. I'm Shrek in the flesh, fuck your change, I snatch necks, nigga. Screws loose.
Now scroll down, go to Output, enable Enhanced Multi-Sampling, and change Super Sampling to 8. Remember, if you enable these, the render time will increase. My render took 27 hours. Now we need to create a floating effect on the skull and guns. So go back to draft mode.
Marbles missing.
Scroll up, go to group 1.
Have it all.
Aux channels, channel 1. Hold Alt and click the stopwatch. Type wiggle and choose this expression and type 1, 1.
Grumpy old man part 2 coming.
Now go to rotation. Alt click on this stopwatch, copy and paste the previous expression. Change the second value to 2. And Alt click on this stopwatch, copy this expression and paste it here. Click on this stopwatch and paste the same expression here too. Now go to channel 2, hold Alt and click on this stopwatch and paste the expression. Change the second value to 1. Go to rotation, click on this stopwatch, paste the expression. Do the same for this one. And go to channel 3, click on this and paste the expression. Change the second value to 1. Go to rotation and do the same as before.
Can never fit in my jeans. The scenes that I want are better when it is we. Cause 1 + 1 go to ring.
You can customize these values if you want.
Sheet music. We can go and see the world right now, from the top to the bottom, take it upside down, you know. Hey, say from the top to the bottom, turn it upside down.
Now you can see it floating.
Life for living, so I'm living it up.
Now we have to animate the guns. To do that, add a keyframe on position X
Turn it upside.
and drag it to the left, increase the X position value,
For living, so I'm living it up right now.
go 3 frames forward,
Gotta say it again.
set the value back to 0.
Not with your friends, me and homies see the places that we never.
Now add a keyframe on rotation Z,
Put my head in the sand, I never could do it. I gotta see the
go to
sights.
start and make a keyframe, go 1 frame forward and decrease the Z value.
Every night, keep it real. Young and old, everybody here fit the bill. It gets ill when you party at night.
Now copy these keyframes and go forward 1 frame from the last keyframe and paste. Repeat this as many times as you want.
Turn it upside down. Hey, say from the top to the bottom, turn it upside down.
Now we get a recoil effect.
For living, so I'm living it.
Change the values for more randomness.
Say from the top to the bottom, turn it upside down. Life for living, so I'm living it up right now.
Now we have to do the same for the other gun. Go to channel 3 and make keyframes on position X and rotation Z.
Gon' get loose. Get loose with it, gon' get loose. Get loose with it, gon' get loose.
Copy the position value and paste it here.
First off, let's get this thing started. Man, you know who the life for the
Now copy the rotation value and paste it here.
live and everything right with him. Charlie, young man, gotta celebrate too. Relegate now, cause the money came through. You ain't never gotta demonstrate when you make moves.
Go back to full render.
And I stay true, oh man. The neighbors looking like we're so lazy. I just tell them that this here raised me. You ain't gotta.
Now we have to work on the motion blur settings. So turn motion blur on and change the motion blur sample to 15 or 20. Remember one thing, don't give big number, it will slow down your render. For this tutorial, I'm gonna turn it off, but you stay there. Now we have to render this scene, so go to Output, change Composite to Illumination. We are gonna render the illumination part first, because it is less time consuming. We render this illumination part for adding glow on the final compositing. We only need the roof, skull, and the ring. So disable everything else, or it will slow down your render. Go to Scene Setup to hide them.
Till the morning, we ain't calling it quits. VIP, I got all of my list. Everybody come on and get in. No way they were looking so lazy. I just tell them that this here raised me. You ain't gotta be plush or crazy. Hit the dance floor.
Hit OK.
Whoa, man, I'm going clear on a Tuesday. Whoa,
Now go to File, Export, Add to Render Queue.
here like a toupee. Better mind.
Click on this, choose Format to H.264, and go to Format Options. Don't go under 30, it will affect the quality. I choose the maximum.
Get wild in the place till I
Save it wherever you want.
if you with us, get loose. No time to be fake, better
And hit Render. I'm not going to render it, because I've already rendered it. After you render, go to Scene Setup
loose. No time to be fake.
and enable everything.
If you with us, get loose. Get wild in the place till I hit a better mind when you say if you with us, get loose. No time
to composite.
Let's get loose.
Go to File, Export, Add to Render Queue. Select H.264.
We call each other brother. What does that mean?
Now save it
Nothing, man. Brother, how you making it? Steady fighting the man.
and hit Render. Remember, it will take hours. After you render, make a new composition and name it as Final Compositing.
For us to keep ourselves divided instead of seeing and doing what we can
So this is my base render file,
behind us.
and this is my Illumination file. If you want to follow from here, you can download these files from my description. Select the files and drag it to the comp. Place the illumination on the top and add deep glow. If you don't have deep glow, add default glow.
Had a couple of hustles, plus he had the gift of gab. One of my uncles and his dad.
Check this box
Smash and grabs. Left
and adjust the radius and exposure to your preference.
He like my first mixtape and a bond was forged. 2 semesters left before he would graduate with a bachelor's in
Now pre-compose it.
Grand Valley State. When he came home in the summer, he pushed a cherry Hummer. Chicks let him hit quick. He was a
Increase the duration if you don't see the rest of the video.
head in the books, but when he drove down the Ave, he would get grimy looks. One night he got in a squabble in a club parking lot.
Press B,
Car full of vultures followed him back to his spot. See his wolves in the hood.
press N.
Somebody plotting.
Now add muzzle flashes for the fire effect. Select the anchor tool. Y is the shortcut. Place the anchor point to the center of the muzzle flash. Press S for scale and hold shift and press T and P for opacity and position. Decrease the opacity and scale and place it to the point of the gun.
Wanna see you grow, cause it's a thin line between friend and foe. Wolves in the hood.
Adjust the scale if you want.
No, it's a thin line between friend and foe. Watch out for those.
Now track the gun frame by frame.
Cause it's a thin line between friend and foe. Chanel was the daughter of
3 frames are enough. Control plus Shift plus D to cut.
Go get a 5-3.
Add a keyframe on opacity and make it 0. Go to the left and make it 100.
One cat caught her eye. The youngin' stayed fly. Push a Jeep in the winter. Summer whip was a BMW.
Now add in another muzzle flash.
Gift was a black Charger. Realizing her potential, her dreams got larger. When she told him that she chose Georgetown, she expected him to be happy, but instead was met with
Decrease the opacity. Place the anchor point to the center.
someone that didn't only love her for her body, but her mind. He yelled out if I
Adjust the scale.
no one else can. Then he let off 8 shots in a 5-second span. Damn, wolves in the hood. Some of them
Make a keyframe on position and track this gun.
between friend and foe. Watch out for those who don't wanna see you grow. Cause it's a thin line between friend and foe. Wolves in the hood, some of them you may know. It's a thin line between friend and foe. Watch out for those who don't wanna see you grow. Cause it's a thin line between friend and foe.
See, y'all made me shoot your stupid ass over nothing. Come on, man, we supposed to be brothers. What, you trying to get smart? Nigga, are you trying to kick some knowledge? Nigga, fuck that, nigga. Give me your motherfucking jury, nigga. Take that shit off. You got a page or two. You're balling, huh? You're balling? You're
Make the opacity 0 and make a keyframe. Go to the start and make it 100. Now add the muzzle flash for variation and do the same. Change the rotation for different look. Now pre-compose the muzzle flashes. Duplicate it and place it to point of the other gun. Decrease the opacity for better view. Place the anchor point to the center of the muzzle flash and rotate it for different look. Recompose all the layers and add an adjustment layer. Add tint effect to the adjustment layer and follow me. Make the value to 20, not 15. Place the keyframe here and go 1 frame backward, make it 0. Go 3 frame forward, make it 0 again. Copy the keyframes and paste it until you cover all muzzle flashes.
Like cinnamon, open up doors, I'm a gentleman. View top floor, I'm still staying ahead of them. Running on fumes and adrenaline. Do what I do best, can't rush in like a roulette. You can't name a better duet. Don't ask questions, trying to figure out what.
This effect gives a little bit of yellow tone when it fires. Now add exposure and follow me.
Wanna know what's next? Man, I say it so loud. Don't worry about what next, just know we got now. Oh yes, man, I say it oh so proud. Don't worry about what next, just know we got now. Cause now is the present that money came by. Hands in the air, but both up in the sky. Say, now is the present that money came by. Say, now is the present that money came by. What's next? Yeah, black and I'm proud.
Change the color of the tint according to your preference.
You ain't got goals, you ain't allowed with us. You making noise, then get loud with us. Don't be shy, better know how we do. What's next is what's now, that's the way that I move. I put that on my crew, you know we can't lose it. Next is now, so now it's exclusive. Flow so hot, that's why we stay cruising.
Add in another adjustment layer.
Best to shoot it, why lay around your best to move it. I don't sound foolish, dog.
Add twitch effect to it. So it's a plugin, you have to first download that. Now copy my settings.
I said now is a gift, my bro. Wanna know what's next? Man, I say it so loud. Don't worry about what next, just know we got now. Oh yes, man, I say it oh so proud. Don't worry about what next, just know we got now. Cause now is the present that money came by. Hands in the air, put both up in the sky. Say, now is the present that money came by. Say, now is the present that money came by. What's next? Yeah, look, now is a gift, my broski, don't hide it. All of that gold is shining, go mine it. Why do you care what they say? I don't mind it. Flow like this is special, so timeless.
Now pre-compose.
Go.
Add S-shake for camera shake and copy my settings.
Right. Right. Look, something's coming. I can see you now with my red view. Woo. Touch one hand.
If you face any problem like this, just scale it.
When I tear through. Woo. I got a few things that
முருகா பார்த்துக்கிடுவா.
That's it, we done. Subscribe.